Hey guys, today's game review is going to be from one of my clients who we've helped climb over 400,000 ladder ranks in less than a month. So from December 8 to December 2021, we've helped him climb from the top 57.68% of his server to the top 48.17% of his server, which is beating over 400,000 players in less than a month. So this game review is going to be all about breaking down and showing you guys exactly what we've been focusing on in order to get this kind of massive improvement from him. So the key things are focusing on your CS, your laning phase, recalling, and grouping mid once your turret goes down. Obviously, this is an AD carry main. You'll also see his win rates, how we're now focusing just on his Jinx. You can see here on December 8, he had a 42.9% win rate on Jinx. He now has a 50% win rate. So we increased his win rate by 7% in less than a month, which is just insane improvement. I don't know if you guys have ever been able to do that before, but it's absolutely incredible. We've also helped him be able to climb from Silver 3 to Silver 2 when he's already played 600 games of rank. So it's really hard to climb like that. Now, this student is part of my monthly ranked climbing plan service. And if you're interested in learning more about that before we get into the actual game review itself, I'll put a link in the YouTube description below where you can book a free call to understand exactly how this kind of solution could work for you to help you reach your goal ranks. Anyway, guys, let's get into the video. I hope you enjoy it, and please don't forget to click that subscribe button.
Zai Pantheon, this could be a rough lane for you guys, depending on how good they are. Okay, what's the strategy here?
For me, to achieve level 2 before the
Got it.
at least that is my point. I always want to achieve level 2.
Yeah.
And that is the correct mindset up here. But
Yeah, no. You've got the correct mindset, but what the way you're executing it isn't the best way. So usually when we want to get level 2 first, we want to get it because it gives us an offensive advantage over the enemy, right? So what happens when we push too hard, which you've done right now, is the wave isn't going to be in a position where you can actually use that advantage. So I'm guessing this wave is going to continue to push and you're going to get level 2 around here. But you can't kill or attack either of these guys when the wave is here, right? So if you left the wave even here and then get level 2, you've got all this space to kill or to attack them with. But
you mean that
yeah,
it doesn't matter that I achieve level 2 before them because they are most.
they're safe. Yeah, you don't get to use it really. Yeah. And now we've got not an awkward situation, but just look how pushed this wave is already. And you see you couldn't even use your level 2. So the idea was good. You would just, the better way to hit level 2 is just by one minion, rather than how you guys tried to do it, where you tried to clear a whole wave. Generally, you just want to, yeah. Because if you hit level 2 just by one minion, you can then push them off the XP they need to get level 2. And that's how you push that advantage.
Anyway, I always have a feeling that with Jinx, the early is pretty weak. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
even if I achieve level 2 before then, it's
Yeah, you can't do much with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And getting level 2 first as well is really good defensively. Because if you get level 2 first, it means they can't engage on you as hard. So yeah, it's always a good idea to get level 2 first. Cool, you've actually created a really cool wave here. Because it's now slow pushing into you guys. Good kiting. Nice. Great CSing, by the way. Looks like you've really focused on your CSing. This is good. Great poke. Good. No one's oh, you guys have placed a ward. Okay, you've actually got good river control. Good by Nami. Nice, nice, great. That's really good order targeting there, by the way. You could have gone for Pantheon there, but you decided to go for Xayah. I think Nami might die here, but it's worth it. Oh, great traps. It's okay. Okay, now this lane's in a bit of an awkward spot because you want to reset, but you have to push it out. This is good, just hard push. Nice. Now recall. Excellent. Very well done. So what's that? A 10 CS lead and a kill lead. 500 gold at 5 minutes. Very nice. You played really well with the support there as well. Like this, whenever the support was aggressive, you'd try and help as well. I would prefer, talk me through why you went Berserker Greaves. Oh my god, the game just crashed. I'll reload it up. But talk me through why you went Berserker Greaves instead of Noon Quiver.
You mean
Yeah, the 80 carry item.
I always go for split with Jinx.
Okay.
Because I have the feeling that it has to be too. Because I don't want, honestly, I don't want to engage fights in the other. So I only want to farm. I feel that farming with things when you have more expensive
Okay.
because of that I always try to buy the wood swords, the berserkers.
Yeah.
If I cannot, and I have the gold, for example, I buy 3 daggers.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if it is why my my approach. I don't know if probably it's not the best.
No, Noon Quiver is more gold efficient, and it still gives you like enough attack speed for it to feel good. And it actually allows you to last hit easier with its extra damage, so rather than attack speed, which means you can actually clear waves faster and last hit easier. So I would recommend going Noon Quiver over Berserker Greaves in a situation like that. They get dragon, you guys can't do much about that. It's just a good dragon by them. Okay. Nice, you can go help. Great W. Nice. Good W again. You guys should win this. Nice. You can keep attacking. Yep, good job. Nice, great job. Well done. That's why you don't do an early dragon, because you guys can do stuff like that and just punish them big time. Nice, and all of a sudden you're up 1k gold, okay. Now this lane is awkward. Now what I would do, what do you think you can do with this wave here?
Well, I think you should because it is fun. The other carries probably get the minions kill my wave.
Yeah.
You know, okay. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm going to do now, but I have the feeling that I wanted to back probably.
Okay. Okay, so if you want to back here, you back now. This is where you'd recall. So, do you know what I mean? Because this wave is gonna stay even because you've got a cannon wave here. So you could actually recall here, spend your 1200 gold and get back to lane before the minions crash.
Okay. Why not pushing those minions
because you might not get it in time. So it's just the riskier play. We'll see how it plays out. But I don't think you'll be able to push this in time before Zaya gets back. Because ideally you want to spend this gold. Because right now, Zaya is actually... Oh my god, why does it keep... Sorry. Because you've got 1,200 unspent gold at that point. You technically are on the same items as Zaya. So you're not actually stronger than her in lane.
Yeah, but this, you know, I know you. Obviously, you are gonna have money to have an advantage for her.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So if you look here now, she's actually got quite a lot of gold. Not a lot of gold, but she's actually even on items against you. If you can see here, because you've got 1,200 unspent gold, and she's earned 2,000 gold. So if you minus your 1,200 from 3,000, you guys are actually on even amount of gold now when you get back in a lane. So that's why I want the recall to happen, so that you can continue to have your gold advantage over Zaya. If that makes sense. Like, this isn't the end of the world. This isn't a big incorrect decision. It's just not the most optimal decision. But we'll see how it plays out, because it can be fine. Nice. Pantheon's a psycho. Don't die, Naomi. Oh. Okay. Now we've got good. This is fine. You just got to let this push into you. Good. Not bad. You're still up about 11 CS, which is good. You should ping your lane miss, because I assume they're roaming. Oh no, they're not roaming. Never mind. Good. You got to watch out pushing this just for no reason, because you guys have no vision, and Yudi's on the top side of the map. So you could be in trouble here. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get a recall. What I'd do is recall after this if you are going to recall. Yeah, you got a recall here. This is just way too much gold, and it's a cannon minion again. So this is perfect time to recall, so I'm going to be surprised if you guys survive this. Because Nocturne is level 6. I mean, if I was the Nocturne, I would just gank you guys. Because Pantheon's level 6 as well. Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. Cool. So the reason why that worked for them is basically because of Nocturne's jungle pathing. It meant he was bot side when he was level 6. Pantheon was level 6 with a global ultimate, and UD was top side. And you guys had just stayed in lane way too long. So the enemy team knew that you guys were a perfect gank.
Probably it was because I didn't back when you said, because yeah, I could maybe push that lane, then it couldn't, and then I have to stay because of the play, the game, because I.
Oh, great snipe. Yeah. Yeah, it's risky, yeah. This is good. I like this aggression because you see Nocturne top. Really good aggression. I think you stopped them recalling. Very well done. That's fine. She'll lose a lot for that. Good. You've got your nice little habit you do with clearing waves. I like it. Nice. Good. Okay, you guys got a plating. Oh my god. I hate Pantheon. Nice, you punish it. Great job. So what the enemy did there is a classic example of why you recall at the same time as a bot lane. So if you and Nami don't recall at the same time, you create 2v1 situations like that where Pantheon, you know, he can't fight you both, but he goes for the fight and he gets punished because it's you two versus him. So that's just a really good piece of advice of if your Nami's recalling or something and you can recall as well, always try and match your recall with your support and vice versa. Try and get your support to match your recall.
I have feeling that many times that your support dies and you stay in 9 and then you back and your support now it's again 2v1.
Yeah.
Then she dies and I arrive
Yeah.
2v1 and it's a loop.
Yeah.
You know, when there's no synchronous between the backs.
Yeah, it's rough.
The ADC and the support.
Okay, now Dragon is spawning and we have no mana or health. So this is a little awkward for your team. It doesn't look like... Okay, Yudin might have wanted that, but you guys couldn't really help because of what happened in bot lane.
Yeah, I think I have the feeling that they are like...
No. I think it's fine because it's just unlucky timing. Like, you guys actually got a really good lead in bot lane. It just wasn't able to get you guys Dragon, so I think it's fine to give that Dragon up. As long as you guys try and contest the next one, it's all good. You guys have created a really good lead for yourselves as well. Like, Yudu hasn't ganked you guys once. You've created this lead yourself with Nami. Okay, so Nocturne hasn't altered anyone in a while, so we do need to be a little cautious of that. You do have your flash up, which is good. Nice. Nice. Ooh, I thought you might have gone for an ult there. He could have just blocked it though, so it's smart that he didn't. Let's get the plating. Okay. Okay, I like being a little bit safe. We lose the plating though, that's a bit of gold. Oh no, we don't lose the plating, you'll just get it next time. Cool, Nocturne ults someone else that you're like, so not your lane, so this means you guys can push this in really hard, which you're doing, and you should be able to get 2 plates here, depending on how they play it, because you guys are just so far ahead. So you can just auto attack this turret. Yeah, good job, good poking. Okay, they played it pretty aggressively, so you couldn't get the plates. Nice, good idea. This is really good pressure, by the way, because of Nocturne top lane. Like, this is excellent pressure by you. I'm not sure if that's why you're applying the pressure, because you know you're very safe. But this is really good by you guys. Nice, very clean. Okay, you guys can stay here. You guys can be as greedy as you want, because Nocturne is still topside. Good. Yep, so you can get this turret. Oh, never mind, there's a TP. Cool. Okay, that's fine. I'll just try and recall, because again, we're going to have that situation where you've got 1700 gold, and look at the wave. It's a cannon wave again. Yep, good. Nice, perfect. That's the perfect recall. Now, what you got to decide is whether you go mid or bot here, because see how Zaya's going mid now? You need to make that decision of, do I stay bot or mid? I think bot's fine here because there's 2 people. So if you go mid, it's going to be awkward. So this is fine in this situation.
I know that I was at first. You see, I was like in my jungle. I not knowing where I have to go, but then I saw Veigar.
Good, good, good. Oh. You're very aggressive. I like it. You're very aggressive for a Jinx player. I know you're ahead, so that's why you're aggressive. Now you've got to watch out because Nocturne's level 6. Let's see if he comes bot lane. It's a shame UD has not helped you guys at all. Uh-oh. Here it is. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate. That was all because of that really aggressive trade you did.
Yeah, no, I thought the meteorite, but the Pantheon ultimate was.
Yeah, and it's about knowing champion strength. So yes, you were very fed there, but Veigar can just cage you and you can't do anything. And so you had to use your flash, like, to get out of the cage, and then they just wait for their spells to come off cooldown, and they do the exact same thing again, and then they kill you. So that death was all avoidable just through your over-aggression. You were just a bit too aggressive. It was close. Like, I got the idea of what you're trying to do, but because Veigar has a stun, it's just never going to work. Blue trinket would be nice right now, but that's okay. Oh, you've got your blue trinket. Good. Nice. Go help your team. Good. No. Don't worry about this wave. I know what you're thinking, but you've just got to try and be with your team wherever you can. Okay, you kind of just fucking insta that. Yeah, you couldn't be near UD there, but you would ideally want to be here. Yeah.
You know, I know you told me that I have to go for a round thing, but you know, they were all. I don't. I'm not sure what I'm going to say, but they were all bad position.
Yeah.
For me, this Drake, I know it's the third Drake for them, and it's going to be hard because the next is going to be the soul, okay? But for me, under my view, this situation is to try to steal because no position, no wards, no.
Yeah. I agree. I think the UD, you couldn't have done anything about that. But I think this fight we just watched, this fight here, you should be with your team. Because look at these two. They kind of want to fight here. See? And if you're here with them, you guys get the kill on Pantheon as well as Veigar, as well as Xayah here. So if you're here with Nami, you guys kill both of these guys, and then Dragon becomes a lot easier because you've killed two. And so now all of a sudden it's actually a 4v3, not a 4v4 or 4v5. Yeah. So this was good while you did died.
I saw that well, the tower is an objective.
Yeah.
The worst case, they are going to left the dragon and try to get me, which I don't think they're gonna.
Nice. Well done. Nice, great job. Oh no. Yeah. Unfortunate. Yeah, Yone split pushing. Okay, so overall it's a pretty good play there. Let's watch the team fight. Let's watch your fight. Cool. Let's watch your positioning. Let's see how we go. Good. So this is really good aggression. It's a shame your team isn't helping you here, but I guess Lux is very low. So this is very aggressive, so you're going to get in a bit of trouble here, obviously. But you do get the kill before you die before you get stunned on the Veigar, which is good. It's hard to tell whether you... Okay, the stun lasts as long as the cage, so I think it's fine getting stunned there. Yeah, you get feared. Okay, he's dead, so I'd expect you to keep walking away, but I don't think you ever get the chance to. Yeah, you don't. That's fine. You played that pretty much as perfectly as you could.
Yeah, it was the fear, you know.
Yeah. You turned a bad situation into an okay situation as well. Like, you guys ended up getting, I think, 3 or 4 kills there. You know, when you guys could have really just lost like 2 deaths and dragon. So you actually did quite a lot of work. And Yone, yes, he did like do a bad play there and not group, but he did end up getting tier 2 turret for you guys, which is okay. But definitely not what he should have done. But yeah, it's important. Yeah. Yeah. Good. You guys rotate mid. Excellent. Nami gets some vision down for you. Good. You just got to play safe until Nami comes back. Cool. No, yeah. Just his Nocturne. Nice. Great job. This is why you put a mid laner mid. Oh, do you guys get out? Put your traps down. Good job. Good kiting. Nice. Great macro. They lost a whole wave there as well to turret because they're trying to kill you. So really good job. You didn't have to use any summoners. Cool. Yes, good. Pressure mid again. No, you guys can just push mid here if you want. Yeah. And then you exit this way. So if you're... Yeah. Yeah, you just want to position a bit over this side a bit more because you know the enemy's coming from here. Good job. Nice. Good kiting. Great attack moving. Okay, you make the decision to get out. I don't mind that. Okay, cool. Alright, you guys can't push this anymore, so I'd just recall. No way you guys get a kill here. Yeah, just recall. This is very dangerous if you stay here. Okay, let's see what happens. I know what you're trying to do, so it's good. You're just trying to keep the tempo and lead your way, so I like it. Good, you're going to get secure scuttle, which is really good for Baron vision. Nice, you don't want to recall yet. Even though you can, you've got 1600 gold. If you want. Next dragon's in 30 seconds as well. Oh no, sorry, sorry, next dragon's in 2 minutes, so it's fine. Cool, your group, this is really good. Like, I don't mind this. If you're not recalling, this is the best thing for you to be doing. Good, you hover on your traps in case Nocturne ults you, very smart. Oof, Lux is just trying to get picks, which is fine. Yone split pushing and suiciding. Okay, we're running low on mana, which is not good for a team fight. Alright, so we get a bit too aggressive in our positioning here. Look, we don't need to be in melee range to auto-attack, right? Yeah. So what happens here is Panth gets the flank and we have to use our flash for nothing here. Like, this is just like, you should have been positioned near your team. So we have to use our flash, and now all of a sudden for the next team fight, you're going to be flashless. Still grouped. Nice, Nami heals you up. Oh, great pick by Lux. Awesome. Okay, the grouping works out. If in doubt, just grouping. It's usually pretty good. Nice, you're going to recall 25 seconds before Dragon. I think this recall's fine because Yudi is topside. And they've just killed Nocturne, so a really good recall. You get to spend your gold. Nice. You guys can do dragon here as a 3 if you want to. Yeah, good. You ping it. Okay, cool. Your team comes over. Even better. Nice. Okay. Cool. Great job. What is Pantheon doing as a psycho? Good job. You rotate to the team fight if there is one. Great job. Always rotating mid. I would see many AD carries rotate bot here. Like, this is really important that you just instinctually went mid instead of bot lane. Because this is the more important lane, so great job. And because Baron's up. Alright, they could be doing Baron here. You guys really don't know. Okay, they're not yet. Cool. And again, you guys are just doing the classic mid-group strategy, and it's working because Lux will eventually get a pick, like just like last time, if this happens long enough. So this is fine. Lux recalls though, so let's not misposition. We don't have flash. Oh no, she fake recalled. Good. Clearing vision like that, I know what you're trying to do, but it's a little bit risky sometimes with no flash. Nice. It works out though. Good job. Okay, the risk pays off. You're psycho.
He wanted to move.
Yeah. Good job. I mean, that's how Lux has got, you and Lux have gotten so many kills this game, so it makes sense why you did it, and you guys got away with it. Okay, where are you? Why aren't you here? What's your thought process not being a Baron here? Okay. Because your whole team is pushing over to Baron. And AD carries are the best at taking Barons. Your team sucks at taking Baron unless you're there. Like, look how little he does in terms of damage. Like, look how slow that's going to go down. Okay, so this is your first big mistake here, is just the pushing mid lane. Yeah. Oof. Imagine if you were here the whole fight. Do you know what I mean? Do you agree?
Yes, I should have
Yeah, to the Baron. Cool, now you go at least. See, look how much quicker your team does it now with you there as well. Oh my god, they stole the Baron. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a shame. That's not your fault. Damn. I think that...
If I have to go, go.
Yeah, if you had gone the first time, that all would have been avoided. Because your team almost won like a 4v5 there without you. Before you even rocked up, and then you rocked up and got the follow-up kills. Now your team's all out of position, and you're dead on the map, so you can't help them, or you can't even influence it at all. Okay, good pick by Lux. Good. Just go mid. Nice. Good. You've still got a massive gold lead on this Xayah, by the way. Look at that. What's that? 4k gold. So the only way you guys lose this game is if one of your teammates tilts, or if you don't position correctly in a team fight. Great ult. I'd be trying to get my team to come mid lane, which they're doing. Good. Good. This is great pressure by you. Notice how you always being mid is keeping your team grouped. I know your Yone and Udyr aren't grouping as much, but it's keeping you, Lux, and Nami grouped, and it's creating a lot of opportunity for you. Do you see how that kind of happens? Like, if you were constantly going bot lane, you wouldn't be creating these opportunities and, like, getting all these kills for you and Lux. Whereas because you're always mid lane, you force the enemy to try and come mid, and you guys just outrange the enemy team comp, so you basically win every time they come into lane. There we go. Excellent. Good. I'm not... Yeah. I don't know if it's worth flashing for a 0-8 Zaya, but you guys will get inhib for it, so I think it's well played overall. So I think flashing for a 0-7 Zaya isn't worth it, but in this context, because you're getting a lot more than just that kill, like you killing her enables you guys to get the inhibitor, it's a good play.
Yeah, I would also because for me the true ultimate of Jinx, when you get the reset, that's if I kill her, I'm going to get the
Yeah, you get a passive. Yeah, Psycho. I can't remember what it's called. What's it called? Get excited. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. All good. I'd take their red buff if it's up. Or I'd just reset. You've got 1,700 gold. Dragon's up in 30 seconds. Remember, we got to play around objectives here. Because this is very important. This game's getting closer and closer. You guys are only 5k ahead now. So you're gonna... Yeah, this is a tricky situation. Don't... You've got no flash. Stay away from them. Yeah. Yeah. We may lose Dragon for that. Yeah, so what I would have rathered there is you just recall after taking inhib, or you just position with your Udyr for Dragon. You dying there for a Pantheon, it's just not worth it, because you've got no flash. Yeah. Yeah. And this is big, like losing Dragon Soul, that's probably this and that Baron. So this is probably the biggest death mistake you had, but that Baron play was probably your second biggest where you didn't rotate quick enough. Because your team, like this is so hard for your team to win. Like look how much of your team's gold you have. You have 14k out of 56k. Like you've got so much of your team's gold, and you're not here in like one of the most important fights in the 30 minutes of this game. All because we got a bit greedy and tried to kill 1v1 a Pantheon. Unlucky. Udyr kind of got outsmarted there. Also, when the enemy team gets Dragon's Soul, they usually have about I think it's like an 85% chance of winning the game. So the odds are not in your favor to win this game now. Just because of how much of an advantage it gives.
I'll see you later.
Cool. Notice how now you're all out of tempo as well. Like you're out of all these team fights because you've been dead for so long. Your team fights while you're not there, and now you rock up to the team fight, but there's nothing to do. Cool. Now you push back to mid. This is great. You could take the red buff on the way if you want, but also just going straight mid is fine. Oh, you ran into the... Oh my.
I think I clicked on the minimap.
Ah, classic, yeah. You run into the Veigar a lot there. Udyr should give you that red buff, but that's okay. You've got a recall here. Cool. This game gets really hard for you guys now because they're actually quite strong with Dragon Soul. Your team fights again without you. That's not your fault. You had to reset there. The only thing I'd say is if you never ran into that Veigar stun, you probably would have been here for this fight. I don't know if you could have changed the outcome of it, but you could have at least been present. I'd rather you save your blue trinket for Baron vision, but I can see what you're trying to do there. Oh, jeez. Just run. Yeah. Yeah. So your last chance to win this game could have been because of this death. Like, I think this fight here was the biggest moment in this 30 minutes for you guys to continue your lead. I think this death here on the Pantheon was probably the biggest mistake you made in terms of the outcome of this game. Which is a shame because you've done so much good work. Like, look how much you've beaten this Xayah by, and then we make one little mistake just through a bit of over-aggression, and it could cost us the game. Cool. They've now got Baron, so your mid push becomes a little bit weaker now. Okay, Pantheon, what the fuck? Oh. Oh, great shot. That was a great Nami ult. That was max range. Nice, you're aggressive again. This is good. Just don't, you shouldn't be frontline here. You shouldn't be the most aggressive one on your team. I know why you're being aggressive, but it's really risky. Good aggression. Good. Get back to your team. You can auto attack there if you want. Okay, just stay grouped with your team. That's fine. UD's getting bot turret, which is good. Nice. Oh, you got to watch out here. You got to stay with your team. Cool. Okay, you got to recall or you got to stay for this dragon. I would recall. Good. Oh. Okay, nice. Okay, this is going to be hard. You guys can't really get this dragon because Yone's dead, so let's see how this plays out. Yeah. Yeah. This is rough. Let's see if you can do anything to avoid this death. No. You can't. Your team's just not grouped really nicely for Jinx. So it's really hard, this team fight.
I know I died there a bit with no sense because, but you know, it's like
So important, yeah.
the game, yes or yes. I have to lose this.
Yeah.
I had the feeling that I am not going to lose anything because if they do the delay, I lose.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think you being here is the right play. Just your actual positioning in this fight is what I'm looking at. Because what I'd rather you do is sit behind the Udyr. But instead you kind of go for a flank here and you get in range of Pantheon CC. So a lot of these team fights when you get caught or you die, it's because Veigar or Pantheon, you get into their range of their abilities. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at here. I would rather you be positioned here, safely behind Udyr, and then all of a sudden you've actually got a decent fight here. Like, it's not the end of the world. And Udyr can actually defend you from the Nocturne and everything, but instead here, only Nami can defend you from that fight. And now all of a sudden Udyr's on his own, and obviously he can't 4v1. And then you guys lose Elder. And I think Yone's been a bit useless this game, but like we can't really focus on that. But he's definitely made the game.
It was like expected of the game and he didn't.
Yeah. I know he didn't do it. Yeah, he's definitely made this game a lot harder than it needed to be. Oh, good catch. You guys don't really want to fight while they have Elder Soul, because they can just one-shot you. Cool. Yeah, but I honestly think that Pantheon death here before that Dragon Soul, that is probably the biggest moment of the game for you that like changed the outcome of it. I'm gonna, because like this game just gets harder and harder to win now. Now all of a sudden they're 7k gold ahead. You guys were 5k gold ahead at one point, like 10 minutes ago, less than 10 minutes ago. Oh, yeah. And now you guys just are all out of tempo because you're too far behind and you guys keep dying one-on-one. You're still looking for picks though, and your team hasn't given up, which is good. Oh, don't get caught. Ooh, 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 ooh. Good. It's a shame because you're always in the right spot here, but it's your Yone and your UD who are letting your team down a bit with how they're grouped in team fights. Like, no one's really protecting you except for Nami. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can't do anything about that. Yeah. Oh, Lux almost got that. And Yone's bot lane again. It's so annoying. Cool. Alright, let's watch this. Okay. Yeah, you can defend this pretty easily. Good flash. Nice. Good job by Nami and you and Lux. It's a shame because you, Lux, and Nami are playing this game so well. Like, even Yudi's not playing it that badly. He's just not grouped with you guys as much as he needs to be. Nice, good kiting, good kiting. Nice, great play. Well done. See, when your team's grouped, you just excel so much, but if your team doesn't group, you can only do so much as an AD carry.
Because they go on me so easily without any. Yeah, just me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's when they've got a Pantheon Nocturne and a Wukong, it's so hard for you to play this game with how your team's playing it. Because you've got no front line to protect you. Like, Nami is really the only person protecting you in most of these fights. Cool, you guys get Elder. If in doubt, group mid. Like, you've been grouping mid for 40 minutes of the game, and it's just the best spot to be as Jinx and as an AD carry. Like, you haven't gone to top or bot lane once. It's so good. It just means you're always in the action. Good. See, this is how your team should be grouped. This is so much better. Like, these two are a little bit too aggressive, but that positioning is way better. What is your Yudu doing? Oh. Nice. Nice. Oh. The fucking Veigar hiding in the bush. That's the price you pay for being an aggressive Jinx, but it's sad. Nice. Team still does well here. This is a great comeback by your team. I think that's GG, yeah.
They don't have my damage.
Okay, let's watch here. So what's the rush? That's what I want to know. I feel like you don't need to rush this, right? I know what you're trying to do. But look how close again you get to this Nocturne. You could stay here and kill this guy. You just, okay, your traps wouldn't be up. But look how close you get and then the Veigar finds you. Oh, unlucky. Yeah, I think that's a really good point by you that you guys probably could have ended that game if you survived there. Nocturne ends up dying anyway. That's a harder death though. Like the biggest thing you did there was just you like position way too aggressively. And it's finding that perfect balance.
I
Yeah.
have like, you know, I am like in a rush because I have like all the weight of the game.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
And I have the feeling that it have to be me because I.
Yeah, you're the carry. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's tough. Oh no, Yon. Oh, don't. Oh my god, you're a psycho. Okay. Let's see if not having flash is gonna punish you here. Oh my god, you do. Okay, good. Good. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. So close.
I have the feeling that I always, you know, that my backlane is always Pantheon, Nocturne, and nobody try to, you know, nobody help me there because.
Yeah. Nah, I definitely think that was so hard for you guys to win. And you guys got so close really because of you. Like you actually played that pretty well, except for those 3 deaths that we talked about.
So yes, I was, you know, yes, the Drake, that Drake, I didn't one in time. Me dying alone with Pantheon, there was absolutely Pantheon
Ye-
one.
Yeah. Okay, so what did we learn watching that back? Tell me everything.
Well, okay. I would say that the first thing was some mistakes timing with the backers.
Yeah.
Because you have seen, and there is the big minion, my new minion, I know back when I have to.
Yeah.
I would say that sometimes I have the feeling that right now, in the sense of the
Yeah.
And another thing, yes, I am a Jinx and I have a good range, and sometimes I go like if I were a middle champion.
Yeah.
The Drakes, yeah, I know the point you when I took down that wall, but it was honestly this game we didn't have the position. When we have the position, it was because I cleared out the two.
Yeah.
Apart from that, there is always when it comes energy like a dragon or like a barrow, we never have a good positioning there in map. We don't have vision, and always like you know that my feeling was it's going to they're going to die. Because they have the good position, they have the vision,
Yeah.
and they have an nocturne, they have a and I'm going to die.
Yeah. No, I think that's fine.
My John A is pretty top alone. 845.
Yeah.
No position, no vision.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Anything else?
Yes. Dying. You know that Pantheon die was terrible because we probably if we were losing the game because of everything, we were. I think I can say that we were winning because of that point. That point was from that point with all the game went down.
Yeah. When you're the carry, like you dying or trying to kill the Pantheon in a 1v1 before dragon spawns, that's not what the carry does. The carry doesn't do that. Like that's if you're a Yone carry or something like that. But when you're the AD carry, that's not how you win the game. You don't win the game by trying to 1v1 the 12 and 4 Pantheon. You win the game by grouping with your team. Yeah, so that one death was probably one of the biggest moments in the game. And I think it's just tunneling because I know, as you said earlier, it's like all the pressure is on you to win the game. So you're always trying to find leads, and that's why you're playing so aggressively. And that's why you sometimes get too close to the enemy because you're trying to create all these leads and pressure for your team. So I understand the mistakes, like why you're making them make perfect sense.
Obviously, I was like overly aggressive many times, but it was like you know it's when there's that because it's late that you have to go because it's never or never. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was really good, your aggression. Go, say what you were going to say.
And we were close to win at the end because of I know it's not the correct way to win because it was but even if we were so behind at the point and we are the top.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind that. Like you did need to be the front. Like the way you're playing the game is not how you should play an AD carry. Like in a perfect solo queue game, right? But because of the context of that game, I think the way you actually played Jinx, where you were very aggressive, and you were trying to force a lot of things for your team, it was working for your team. And as you said, it almost got you guys back in the game.
Another thing I have noticed in this game is sometimes you have noticed about how much gold I have.
Yeah.
So it is total time because I suppose that
Yeah.
similar to like how much you check your mini map. You should be looking at your gold and pressing tab to see the outlook of the game. Like it stops you tunneling. When you look at your gold, the mini map, and you press tab, it resets your mind because it makes you think outside of your little bubble. Something that looked like it was happening with you a couple of times is like you're tunneling so much on, I need to win, I need to be aggressive, I need to get a kill. When if you just like took a step back, looked at the map or pressed tab, looked at when dragon was spawning, or simply looked at the items on each team, you'd go, okay, cool, time to reset, or time to chill out, or let's group mid and just play safe.
And I know what you want trying to say because yes, you say to press tab to try to probe the
Yeah.
which I am trying to.
Yeah. Because I know the feeling of that game. You're so focused on like the small, just, attacking, getting damage. And you're just thinking about that, next 10 seconds almost. If you can think of that next 15, 30, 60 seconds, you'll start playing a lot more strategic. And like, you can be aggressive, but you'll also be very clever with your aggression. Because you're being aggressive now for 60 seconds time to get the dragon or to get the inhibitor. And then you're like, oh shit, okay, if we're aggressive now, I need to make sure I survive so that when we win this fight, I can help my team end the game, or I can help my team get the Baron. So you're thinking the first step correctly, but then that bigger picture of, oh shit, what do we do once we win this fight? That's where I think you're being too aggressive and then you're dying for it. Whereas if you're aware that, oh shit, I need to survive in order to make this team fight worth it, that's how you get over that over-aggression at the wrong time. Does that make sense?
It does because sometimes obviously you have an objective and it is in front of you and maybe you achieve it, but then you have to second and third objective in the game and
Yeah.
you have to think, oh, we say further in the game now, just net of the objective. Maybe you are thinking in the next 10 seconds I'm going to kill his team. But maybe I don't have to kill him because there is a Drake.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to kill him. Maybe no, because they are, making a trap.
Yeah.
I don't know more things.
That's a lot. That's pretty good. If you don't know anything else. What did you think? What did you do well that game? Because I was focusing a lot on the negatives, which is like where you learn. But what do you think you did well? Because there was a lot of good stuff you did there.
I would say that my CS was consistent.
Your CS was really good. I think you ended up with like 350 at the end of the game. Yeah, you did. Very nice.
I went to mid when nobody had to go. Obviously the break. I go mid. I set up more or less. Just the first one. When I saw her AD carry mid, and then I saw Veigar Panther bot, and I decided to go bot instead of mid because it was 2v1.
Yeah.
I would say that it was the correct move.
Yeah.
And then I go mid after the break, and I would say that there was more or less consistency to take advantage of the mid.
Yeah. Does it feel like it opens the map for you? Like when you're always mid lane, it feels like you're always near the action, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You farm better.
Yeah, as well. And it's safer for you.
Well, apart from the macro, I would say that my eco was more or less good for us as a player. I don't know because I playing mid, some good art, some good ultimates with that shows that I want to
Yeah.
the minimum.
I think your early game was really good. Your laning phase was so good against that Nami. Against that Xayah Pantheon. Like, you should lose that lane. Like, Jinx should lose that lane 9 times out of 10 games. Just because Xayah is so much stronger than you early game, and Pantheon is so much stronger than you early game. So the way you played that bot lane, you got that early game, you got that first blood, that early kill, and then you're able to turn, like, it was like a 500 gold lead into eventually like a 4k gold lead. So I thought that's what I was most impressed with, because if you weren't as aggressive and as you didn't establish that lead in laning phase, that game would have been so much harder for you guys to even contest anything that you guys did. So you set yourself up for success, which is good. Anything else?
Well, I would say that I pinged it a lot of time in the game trying to like you know for example the trades I was always pinging I wanted to roll but you know then it, as I said before is what position is 40 5
Yeah.
but I tried that. I don't know if it was on purpose, but I grouped with Lux and Nami.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it is sad because it was just three of us, and because Johnny was split and Rengar was dying.
Yeah.
It was crazy in the jungle.
Yeah. It was so hard. Yeah. And like every time you guys did group correctly as a 5, it did so much better. But your Yone and your Yudir just did not want to group with you. It was so tough for you guys.
When we get the ancient Drake, I don't. For them it was like they were tunneling the mindset of Phoenix, but when we get the Elder Drake,
Yeah.
we have the Elder. Maybe you have to group.
Yeah. Oh, so good. So frustrating.
They play well, more or less what the Drake move.
Yeah. Yeah. The good thing is, like, you did all the right things you could with a team that wasn't grouping. So, like, I think if your team grouped more often, like Yudir and Yone, you guys would have won that. But I also think the way you played that game in the context of your Yone and your Yudir not grouping, you played it, like, very well. So your ability to adapt, I guess, to how your team is playing and adapt your play style to fit that, I think you did really well, and it's why you got so many kills. Yes, you died 10 times, but it's a 50-minute game. And, like, you have no protection. You had no protection from a Pantheon, Wukong, Veigar, and Nocturne. Like, it's hard.
I don't have the feeling they need to buy, for example, I don't know the one that broke the
Oh, Quicksilver Sash?
yeah that
QSS, yeah.
QSS. Okay,
Yeah.
that one. Because maybe it was the mistake. They have to maybe try to keep it more.
Yeah.
But I don't have the feeling that I need the QSS.
Yeah.
Then because of that I didn't buy it.
Yeah. Another one you could go is more of Malmortius, which is that magic item. So you got blown up by Veigar probably more than any other like Pantheon, you only died to Pantheon because you mispositioned, whereas Veigar could almost match your range. So I would think also you could consider either the QSS to remove the stun or more of Malmortius to survive Veigar's burst. Both could work.
Yeah,
You could,
because Vega can insta kill me.
you could even go Guardian Angel as well, because if you had Guardian Angel that time where Veigar killed you, you guys might have been able to win the game. Yeah.
That is true.
But you'd also have less damage because you went Guardian Angel, so it's important to understand that as well.
The one angel there. Probably we have one there.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a lot of notes. I think that's a lot for you to think about for the next little while. That's really good. It's just crazy to see how far you've come. Like even in this short amount of time, combination of me, but I think you've also just gotten this new understanding of League, and it's just great to see you doing so well. I'm really happy with how you're doing. Like your most recent games have been a little rough, but this overall win rate is really, really good.